Hello, this is RXR 167, and this is Earth 316, and today we're taking a look at top 10 best films to watch during the holidays. Wherever you're into the drama, the action or whatever, these holiday films will boost your spirit. The holidays are meant to be filled with fantasy and magic, so we chose some of the best films to watch during these wonderful times. That's right, so let's look at some of the best films to watch during the holidays. First off, we've got Deadpool. Yo, that movie is wicked. I know, right? Fighting scenes, profanity, everything. I honestly don't know why we chose this movie as top 10, but screw it. Deadpool is an amazing character. First Fox, now MCU, great job, pal. Indeed. Next, we've got Frozen. Wow, that movie hits hard. Indeed, it had amazing songs. Can I just say this? Sure. I love Idina Menzel. Yeah, she's pretty talented. She has a great singing voice. Love truly is an open door. Sure thing. Up next, we've got The Polar Express. Yo, that movie can set some people off. What do you mean? I mean, it's hard to say whether it is live action or animated. I don't know. Actually, it's entirely animated, just looks live action. Wow, but it looks so realistic. Yeah, but it's nonetheless a great movie. Tom Hanks did a great job with that movie. Yes, next, we've got Once Upon a Deadpool. What? How is Deadpool in this thing a lot? This is a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2. Deadpool did this because it was during the holidays and 20th Century Fox was going to be purchased by Mickey Mouse. When did the purchase complete? 2019. Wow, that's insane. Indeed. I guess it makes sense since they make family-friendly animated films and are well known across the world. Yup, they are very famous. Get this, Deadpool invited Fred Savage into this movie. He did, really. Yes, he just paid 20th Century Fox and Marvel to bring Fred Savage into the studio and tie him to a bed. Lol, that has gotta be one of the craziest things he has ever done. That really is savage. Lol, good one. Thanks. Anyway, next is Frozen 2. Dude, that movie is intense. Yeah, I know, right? It has a lot of amazing visual effects and the animation is a lot more realistic than in the first film. It did have a lot of references from some of their acquired assets. I get it, so wild I can barely keep track. The music was very good too. Yes, anyway, here's Anastasia. Wow, that movie was insane. I know, right? Anastasia was a real person, just not the way the movie depicted. What do you mean? Anastasia was a real princess of Russia. So was Rasputin. I love that song. I do too, but that's not what I was talking about. He was a mystic healer. I get what you're talking about. He was also referred to as the Mad Monk. That's right. Rasputin had healing powers and healed the Empire's only son, heir to a throne, Alexei. Wow, so he did something noble. Indeed. In real life, Rasputin was real close with the Russian Empire. Anastasia was no exception. Sadly, they were all killed during World War I. Anastasia was 17 years old when she died. Wow, that's tragic. Indeed. The film depicts a theory that Anastasia survived and traveled to France with two con artists named Dmitri and Vladimir. I guess reality can be sadder than fiction. Indeed. I'm just glad Rasputin didn't actually go insane and betray the royal family. Yeah, that would have been bad. What happened to the real Rasputin? He was assassinated by 3 people in a palace 2 years before the Russian Empire. That's sad. Indeed. Anyway, let's move on. Here's Coco. Dude, that's a very good movie. Indeed. I like that movie. I like how it has Mexican culture. Yeah, Miguel is a talented musical artist. He lets his inspiration go wild. It's about family and remembering your loved ones. It's sad when they are gone. Yes, but you can still look back on all those fun times. You got to hand it to Pixar. They did a great job with this movie. Yeah, it would be great if 20th Century Fox and Pixar teamed up together. Oh my goodness, that would be so awesome. Yes, it would. Anyway, here's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That movie is insane. I know. I like the fact that they bring mythical creatures into these movies. That's amazing. Next up, we've got Elvis. Oh yeah, those songs are my jam. I know, right? Who doesn't love Elvis Presley? I listen to his songs a lot and I never get tired of them. They are very popular. There are many people that can't get enough of him. Indeed. That's why I love it. Yes, here's the best for last. Die Hard. Oh yeah, there we go. One of the best action movies of all time. Absolutely. It's been debated ever since 20th Century Fox released this whether or not it's a holiday movie or not, just because it's set around the holidays. I love to believe it is both so and not. That's debatable. Anyway, that's all the top 10 best movies to watch during the holidays. What movie do you like? I honestly like Frozen. That's a good one. The movie is very nice. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.